Joe Flynn, your thoughts after that defeat?
Very disappointing to come out the wrong side. It was maybe the 6 or 7 minutes either side of half time really cost us when we got a goal to kick to go, I think 2 points up as opposed to kicking on. We didn't get the scores we needed. Even at the start at half time, we were 5 points down. With a gale force breeze, we thought we might be in a position to knock over a few scores, get the scoreboard ticking over, but it was actually Mohill who did that, and that was really the winner of the game. We started chasing the game then. Mohill could get their formation set up strong at the back, so we weren't going to break that down, but fair play to Mohill. They were every bit deserving of the victory, and Fenagh will just look forward to next year.
I know it's very raw, it's only a few minutes after the final whistle, but in terms of the season so far, are you happy with where you finished up?
Absolutely. It's been a fantastic year for the club. We've blooded a few players. They've got a taste now of what championship football is like, and they've got that they've now tasted a defeat in the semi-final, and that's tough to swallow, but it's also a great opportunity for the players to learn and to realise where they need to make up the gains going forward into the future. So the talent is there, so we just have to make up another few percentage gains to compete with the likes of Mohill going forward.
In terms of the conditions, obviously we can probably hear it on the microphone here, but it's quite windy. It's been a blustery day. Did that affect the game at all, or?
It did, yeah. The ball was carrying with the breeze, and I think we just started forcing the ball. If we had gone through the hands, what we're really good at. If we had done that a little bit more, we could have opened up, created a few more opportunities. As opposed to that, the ball was been holding up in the breeze and carrying over the end line for kick-outs and wides or whatever it was. But it did. Mohill probably dealt with it better in the first half with the cute play of getting marks and just popping the ball over the bar. We weren't as fortunate as that.
In terms of the game, what would you say was the major difference between the teams? The experience of the kind of the wily Mohill campaigners?
I think it probably was. If you were to get technical on it, I think around the kick-outs on the breaking ball, Mohill really dominated for a period there. That was a big difference, and it definitely the experience of the Mohill team was a major factor. They were controlling the game. They controlled the game with when the breeze was against them, and it was hard to get the ball back off them. So we were just frustrating us, and they deserved the win, as I said.
Now, a name came up on your team list that I hadn't seen associated with you before. Dave Passmore, well known in Irish hockey circles. What's his role within the side?
He's, I suppose, David. He does a lot of fishing around Leitrim. So we got him involved just to have nearly like in a consultant role to get the heads right. He's been a big asset when it comes in terms of stats. So he's himself and his son. In all fairness, he helps out as well. So he got some stats software in place, and it's been great. We're just trying to build a bit of a level of nearly like a performance. To get that level of performance, we're just trying to work to that higher standard. And Dave brought that as in he gave me notes on games, and we just try and take that on board and see at trainings, and he's been great to have.
Yeah, he's probably a name that will be unknown to a lot of our listeners, but he's heavily involved in Irish hockey over the years at a very, very high standard. The Irish women's team, I think.
Irish women's team, yeah.
If memory serves me right, from a former life. Listen, Joe, hard luck today. Well done on everything you've done with Fenagh this year, and I'm sure you'll be back on that sideline for Fenagh next year. Is that decided yet?
Well, yeah, hopefully. Saying I'm up in Dublin the whole time, it's the one drawback of training a team at home. But listen, it's been such an enjoyable year. Hopefully we'll kick on next year, and it'll be myself and Connor back in place again. And thanks to Breffney for all the interviews throughout the year. You're doing a great job for Leitrim GA, and I may continue with you.
Thanks very much. Sure.
Okay.